What's going on? Mike here, got another video. YouTube, good morning. How's everybody doing this Monday morning? I got 6 calls today. Hopefully, well, actually it was more than that. 2 of them, one of them canceled. Actually, I don't know if you guys remember, I told you about a recall I did with the AE error code on the LG. He was supposed to be for this morning, but I called him. He said, oh, I called you guys this morning. It was something that I did with the door. It was leaking through the door. So he said he ran it twice, it didn't leak. So I'm like, boom, no recall on that one. Well, right now I'm headed to another dishwasher install, actually. It's a GE, so we're going to see what it is. I've been getting a lot of dishwashers installs, lately. So why not, Like I said, each one is different. It's priced differently. I have a standard. I charge people, but like if everything is there and I just got to hook up lines and stuff like that, I usually charge like $125, $135. This lady's, I think I'm charging $145 because of how it is. But it's always depending if I need more things or whatnot. But headed to that call now. Also, I appreciate all the people leaving comments. Not only that you like it, but adding extra stuff onto what I have to say. That's great information. If you see that I missed anything out in the field with a repair, usually I just don't, I'm not thinking 100% fully while I'm out here working. I'm giving you the best version of what I can do because I'm usually all in my head with these repairs and what I got to do. As long as I get it fixed, then I'm on to the next one. I kind of move a little fast, so sometimes I have to slow down and explain things in a different manner. But all right, guys, I'm headed to the first call. I will see you after that. All right, here's the dishwasher. I'm about to go and knock on the door and get this thing installed. All right. Okay, so water, power. Water's coming from there, going up in there. Gotta connect the drain hose to there. Okay, so that was the dishwasher install. Wasn't too bad. She had people come. She had a guy that came there. She ordered it through Wayfair. Had a guy that come there. Said he wasn't going to install it because she needed a longer cord or something like that. But what she did, but I just used her existing copper line that was already there. It wasn't corroded or bad or anything like that. So yeah, I got it done. The only thing that I changed new was a new electrical cord and the drain line coming from because she needed an extension too. So I just used the existing extension from the drain line and just connected the new drain hose to that, and boom, got that done. It did take me longer than I wanted to. It took about an hour. So just moving in taking apart the old one, putting in the new one, getting in there, then talking to the lady, making sure to reassure her, because I had to tell them, like, we can use your own old copper tubing, or you can get a new line and I can come back, after that. She's like, no, we can get it done. So yeah, that was it. On to the next one. This is a freezer door stuck closed. I guess it's a French door bottom freezer. The guy can't open it, so we're gonna see what that's about. All right, YouTube, as you can see, that one wasn't so bad. Pretty much I got there, the door was stuck closed. It couldn't open. Basically, the left-hand side cog got stuck, maybe with some ice or something, because there was some ice buildup. When I got there, I just pulled it. It opened, and I can see where the parts broke, the parts I showed you. Actually, that customer got referred to me from Red, but when I pulled up, I'm like, I've been here before. Yeah, when I looked at, he was like, yeah, you were here 2014 and then 2016, which I was still working for Red. I'm like, yeah, I knew I remembered you guys, and I remember this fridge. I worked on that fridge before. So, yeah, small world. So pretty much I told him, you know, we can get this part, blah blah, but technically you don't, because it's just him and his wife. It's an outside fridge in his garage, and the door open. They don't keep much in it, so I'm like, you don't necessarily need it. Paid me my service call, which is $95, and I was out the door. So a lot of time I didn't really do anything but just open and pull on it, you know, and told him that he's all good to go. And he's like, man, it's 12 years old. I don't want to put no money into it if I don't have to. And I'm like, cool, you know. So on to the next one. It is a dryer not coming on, and a fridge with a door handle issue, or door latch issue. So we'll see. This is a warranty call, so we'll see how this goes. You know, we'll see. Okay guys, I really couldn't get much in that house. The lady just kept talking to me, and I couldn't. So pretty much the door handle just had to be tightened at the bottom. As you can see in the picture, the top plate is already off. She can't find it, so the bottom plate was the one that had to pop off the little plastic black plate to cover the screw it back up, tighten both of them, and that was done with the door handle. The dryer now, it's not that it's not coming on, so the complaint was not coming on, because it comes on, it dries, it just when it finishes, the buzzer, it stays on the buzzer, and she has to pull the plug out. I mean, she could just turn the knob a little more to the off, but either way she still needs a timer. So I'm gonna order a timer for that. And I think she has a ventilation issue, because she said it takes multiple times to dry. So I'm gonna, I carry thermostats for that dryer on my van, but I'm not taking it apart and doing anything until I get it approved from the warranty company. They get the part, I get the parts and go back and I'll do it all. So that's how I do warranty calls sometimes, depending on what it is. I'll test out what the main issue is with the timer. And then she had another issue with it not, you know, drying properly. I asked her if she ever had her vent cleaned. She said no. And seeing how the house was, most likely it's a ventilation issue. So, all right, I got another 2-in-1 I'm headed to now, which is a dishwasher. Well, I know the washer says it's leaking, and the dishwasher says is leaking as well. Okay, so you have a leaking washer and a leaking dishwasher. So we'll see what we find. All right, YouTube. So I'm gonna have to cut this short. Sorry, I couldn't get pictures on the last 2 calls. It was just too busy with the customers, and there was really nothing anyway. It was kind of in and out on those calls. I think I told you that it was a washer leaking and a dishwasher leaking. Pretty much it wasn't what it was from the claims, but it was just washer was leaking water on the inside, so it was a water valve failure, and it was also leaking water onto the bearing, which they didn't even know. They were just complaining that it was making a noise. So those are the 2 issues on the washer. Their dishwasher now, they said water was filling up when they weren't using it. When I looked under the sink, they didn't have a high loop for the actual drain, so water was going back in, and also the noise it was making a noise when it was running. And that was like a 20-something-year-old dishwasher, so it needs a motor on that too. So pretty much those are probably gonna go to buyout on the warranty side. This last call I went to was a Frigidaire laundry center, which I'll put some pictures up of what it looks like, because I just did a transmission maybe 2-3 weeks ago. But this was the issue on it. Timer not working on one cycle at all, and it was pretty much not it was making a loud noise while spinning. Sorry. So I'm gonna put some pictures of what that looks like right now. All right, so you guys see that? That's what it's basically the same model, just different. You know, it's a different job. So yeah, pretty much that's it for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.